Okay, so I am with a very special man, and we're watching a little bit of the Augusta Open. But right now, he's said to me that he would be fine to give us a little interview. So Chet Miller is has lived a long life and a good
So
life,
far.
and we're going to ask him a couple of questions about this long life of his. So, Chet, if you just kind of hold, this is the part we want to keep close to your mouth. You just-
Okay.
Yeah,
I just put it right up here.
yeah, that's,
Like that? Is that all right?
yeah, that should work. There we go. Just let, tell you what. Hold
Oh,
it.
it's flipped.
That's okay. I think if we just hold it, if you just hold it in your hand,
Oh, okay.
like that, that'll be perfect. Just where it is.
Okay.
Just where it is, because this is the microphone right here.
Good. Oh, I see.
So,
Okay.
Chet, first question. You were, you fought in the Second World War.
Yes.
So what country did you end up fighting in?
In France and in Germany.
What years were you there?
We started in after the invasion. I don't know whether we call it an invasion when we were reciprocating the Hitler debacle.
Yeah.
But anyway, you work your way up to it gradually. And we were in, we landed, is it taking okay? We landed, the ship landed in Marseille, which was pretty far away from where the fighting was going on. So then we had to get moved from there off of the ship. At a late hour, the ship went through the, if I can remember went into the Mediterranean, in other words, from the Atlantic, and it was timed so it could go through there in the dark, so there were less chances of a Nazi airplane coming over and attacking the ship, or multiples thereof. So we got there, and I remember that one of the most shocking first things I saw was that when you're on a big ship, you have a gangway thing to get you down to the water level. And so we were, all the guys with their steel helmets, rifles, the whole thing, the whole uniform, were going down this very short and steep gangway, no sides on it, no railings on it, to get to the level of where the landing boats could take, because of course those big ships have got to stay out there where the water's deeper. So anyhow, one of the guys, I don't know who it was, who followed me off the ship, or not really followed me, but followed the procession
Yeah.
off of the ship, misstepped at the wrong moment and splashed, and they didn't even try to get him out. They couldn't. He was so weighed down that he was lost instantly. So there was a guy who was extremely unlucky in that sense, but he didn't have to go through the other
Yeah, that's
stuff.
tough. Yeah, gosh.
So
And how long were you employed at that time?
At that time, we were in port mostly just overnight to get off of the ship so it could get back out
Get back out.
away.
Yeah.
And then they didn't know how strong or weak the Air Force, the German Air Force, was exactly. They knew it was diminished from the tremendous power that they had lowered onto England and all of those things, but they didn't know whether they were really active in undertaking you might say, not exactly even enemy,
Yeah.
one of those
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yesterday or the day before, you told me a couple of close calls
Mhm.
that you had. Do you mind repeating a couple of those ones that you most remember now?
Oh, the combat experiences?
Yeah.
Oh, well, one of my good friends had his foot blown off in this area. This was a place called, is in northern France. Why don't you put that on there?
No, that's
So
fine.
okay, didn't want to have you, why don't you sit down if you care to?
No, I'm actually pretty good. I've been sitting down all day.
Okay, very good then. Well, when you get tired, I can hold it
Yeah, sure.
if you wish. But we had been in a number of um, actions. There were infantry actions where we were combating the German troops. And we noticed that they were much younger than we were. We were only about, I guess, about 19 or 20, and they were getting younger and younger. So they used all of their stronger, more experienced troops, and they were putting almost the kids in the field. So now where should we go from here?
I remember you said you were probably in the trenches, and one of the fellow beside you said you've been hit.
Oh yes, that was after an experience that we had had in a place called Wingen, Wingen, which was in Germany, and it was a very small place, smaller than La Cañada as far as the houses are concerned. It was just it was a farm area, and we had been there for a few days, kind of getting reorganized, and the German SS mountain troops came out of the mountains suddenly and attacked us. And we, of course, responded in kind, shooting back everywhere we could. But there, I kind of lost control.
What?
We were in a house,
Right.
yeah, in Germany, in Wingen. Actually, Wingen is in France.
Yeah.
So it was, we were in this house, not trying to spend time there, but just until it got, actually the German outfit was an SS outfit, so they were they were more experienced in the area really than we were. So we just thought we could